A unique bronze model depicting a ritual performance known as Shamshi was commissioned by an Elamite king named Shilhak in Shushinak in the 12th century BC. It was unearthed at the lowland Elamite capital of Susa during excavations of 1904-1905 near the temple of the goddess Ninhursag in the Acropolis Mount. It had been encased in a large block of plaster and inserted into a brick wall. The archaeologist Joseph-Étienne Gautier wrote in his notes that
the seeping greenish-colored oxidized copper reveals the presence of bronze, but so great was the hardness of the coating that it took us several days, and with great precaution, to remove this curious specimen of Susian art. Despite the care with which its work was carried out, we regrettably lost the very delicate parts, such as the leaves of the sacred groves. Because of their fineness, the metal had so completely oxidized that it had become part of the plaster.
Traces of this plaster can still be observed today on the underside of the model. The manufacture of this unique three-dimensional scene in bronze was a complex process. Some of the features were solid cast with the base, whereas others were hollow cast separately from a different bronze alloy with a higher tin content and riveted on. An analysis of the large stepped podium detected a small percentage of gold and silver, which might point to an original cladding of precious metal. The scene shows a pair of naked squatting men with shaved faces and heads in the typical fashion of Elamite priests. One extends his hands with the palms upwards, as if to receive purifying water from the spouted vessel held by the other. Careful attention to various features of the body and face give both men a realistic appearance. The priests are carrying out their ritual ablutions in the presence of various cultic accoutrements, such as basins and platforms, and a small grove of trees calling to mind the Temple of the Grove mentioned in Elamite texts. An inscription in Elamite language is engraved on the upper surface.
I am Shilhak in Shushinak, son of Shutruk Nahunte, the beloved servant of the god in Shushinak, king of Anshan and Susa, the enlarger of my kingdom, the guardian of Elam, the sovereign of Elam. A bronze Sit Shamshi I made.
Many scholars understand the phrase Sit Shamshi as a foreign Akkadian expression meaning sunrise, borrowed from neighbouring Mesopotamia, and therefore take the scene as a sunrise ceremony. The new day was likely marked by a ritual determination of destinies by the gods, connected with a grove of the Sunrise Mountain. It would have involved ritual washing with pure water, prayers, and food and drink offerings. Many mysteries still surround this enigmatic cultic model, which remains the only one of its type found in the ancient Near East. What was its function? And why was it concealed in plaster and placed in a wall? After more than 3,000 years, the Elamite Shamshi priests were released from their silent world of white and joined their excavators on a long journey to France. Today they perform their daily ritual in Paris for the visitors to the Louvre Museum.